oh, I formulated this product when I was stuck in the ocean in the Maldives and I only had an eggshell to whisper home with. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel and welcome to another episode of Stacey Dooley's Glow Up Girls.
And is this a gender fluid look?
Today we will in fact be asking, is this a gender fluid look this Pride Month here on the Chanel? I believe today it is the finale of Glow Up Season 2, which means we do have to wave a bye-bye. A bye-bye now, a guten tag, libagiers, to Stacey Dooley, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she actually leaves after this season, and I'm sure there's drama, but we will cover that at a future date. Well, my lovelies, I hope you are having a fantastic June so far. Must I remind you to protect the dolls? Very important. I'm so looking forward to this episode today because it's an interesting feeling in the studio when we finish a series, because I kind of get what I lovingly call
the void.
It settles in a little bit and I think, oh God, what am I going to do with my life now?
Own a business, be a sucker dick.
But luckily, there's plenty more glow up to come. Well, my lovelies, make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today, I am back on the pink energy wig from my beautiful bijoutier. And for the last time, pop your little hanger right up the dooley hole and let's watch Glow Up Season 2, Episode 8, the final.
I really want to lose 3 pounds. Take off your makeup.
I've got too many things disrupting the political message today. Hang on, look. Oh, protect the wigs. Oh no! But yes. Oh, it's time for a glow up, girl. Stacey. Right.
We actually made it. Like, the winner's at the table right now.
Okay, Mummy's hard of hearing these days, so hang on, let's turn the volume up. Shall we turn the party up? Turn up the volume. I'm sure there's a party song with that vibe, isn't there? What am I talking about?
Like, the winner's at the table right now.
Oh
Gosh, one of these will be the winner.
When our finalists first came into the competition, they were already good makeup artists.
Yes, very talented. Oh, I love that look. I know they were all like, oh, it's hateful. I love it.
From them
Is it
is truly astonishing.
Ding!
Oh, yeah, they threw... Oh, show us your ding-dong, girl. Who's gonna win your ding-dong today? That is a surprisingly common question that we ask here on the channel, and despite how it sounds, it has no adult connotation whatsoever.
It really could be anyone's game.
Diffusion filter. Dingly, bingly, bing, bing, bong, bing.
Morning.
Ooh, here they are.
Morning, guys, and welcome to the final.
Pageant.
I've got chills.
Welcome to the pageant. Oh, I'm sorry. Have we got some Satanist? 666 ways to kill a baby! No, we can't say that during Pride Month, can we?
And slay.
I'm terribly sorry for this interruption, but I must show you this video.
Are you celebrating Pride Month on your new little bed? Oh, on your little gay bed for a little gay biscuit.
Hi, gay. No. Beat.
How do you get chills on your legs? You have been
dear.
booked to lead your own makeup masterclass
Right.
at one of the world's most famous department stores.
BHS. I'm never shopping in BHS again! Otherwise, disgusting save. I can't believe all this. You've mugged me, girls.
Harrods.
Oh! Hoorays! Hoorays! Harrods is quite a luxury experience if you've ever had the chance to visit in London. Back in the day, it used to be the only place that you could get like the exclusive makeup brands that you couldn't really get anywhere else. So I used to spend a lot of time around 2010 in Harrods getting exclusive makeup, as well as Selfridges. You simply must try the licorice.
For your masterclass, we would like you to create a signature look concentrating on one feature. The eyes.
Right.
We want you to put your stamp on it.
I'm nervous already.
No pressure, guys.
To be honest, each of them could do any of the looks that they're currently wearing. That would be more than glamorous for a Harrods masterclass. So the thing about doing a masterclass for public attending, I'm assuming the public will attend. You have to assume that the public has, how am I going to say this in a way that's...
deeply offensive.
you have to assume the public has no talent whatsoever with being in society. Because sometimes it does feel like it's people's first day on earth when they attend public events. For something like a masterclass, especially at Harrods, you're probably going to want to do the basics, but really well and really sell the fantasy. So a gorgeous daytime smoky eye, a gorgeous bronze glow, a gorgeous wing liner. Even the perfect red lip would seem quite outlandish to some members of the public, but they would be like, wow, Harrods and red lip gloss. It's all about knowing your audience, I find. However, if you were going to do a masterclass at like an international makeup artist trade show, for example, IMATS or BeautyCon or something like that, you could probably do something absolutely batshit bonkers out of the water, because the chances are they're already makeup artists or makeup enthusiasts that want to see something crazy. But perhaps Beverly visiting Harrods at the weekend doesn't necessarily want
a gender fluid look.
She might just want a sensible daytime smoky eye.
Pressure, guys.
No pressure. Oh God. Boing.
Masterclasses are the latest craze taking the beauty world by storm.
A masterclass is primarily a demonstration. It is a presentation of a makeup look.
Sorry, is it the latest craze taking things by storm? This was what, 2020, 2021, I think this was. I'm like, masterclasses have been around forever. Are they a trend? Is it a trend? Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe they weren't called masterclasses, but like, we have VHS tapes of masterclasses, if you like, from the 70s.
Often sell-out events, they're a
That's
chance for people to gain first-hand
Mario, isn't it?
experience
Makeup
of
by
the
Mario.
latest makeup trends.
Is it Makeup by Mario? Yes, it is.
The MUAs have
Bing
a day
bing
to
bong
prepare their
in
masterclass
your
in which
bunk
they must
bed.
create a signature eye look.
A signature eye look, okay.
Bold, colourful, smoky eye.
Eve has decided to go with one of the looks she knows best from her day job back in Liverpool.
Right.
All I wanted to do was have an experience and leave this competition as a better makeup artist than when I came in, and I do feel like
I love the way you do
accomplished
eyeliner. Love it.
James is drawing on his background in drag to create a signature lash look.
Add a pair
Okay.
of lashes to Mickey Mouse, you get Minnie Mouse. I'd like to be a big inspiration for the next generation of people, because if you put your mind to something, you can really achieve your dreams.
Oh,
So
please,
it's a
not a
lot
blue
more
feathery lash.
than just winning a title for me.
Please.
Personality.
Ooh.
Ophelia will be drawing on her love of striking eyeliner, and having struggled to convince her family that makeup is a viable career, for her the stakes could not be higher.
All right, okay, this is quite
I
a...
still think that my family doesn't understand how big this is for me. It's not just about makeup, it was about me fighting for my rights and my freedom to do what I love doing.
That's true.
To
Makeup
have
is
the
a gateway.
brave-
Makeup and beauty and how you express yourself is such a gateway into finding who you are. I can't imagine that there are some people that have gone through life without experimenting with their personal style or personal look, or even like putting a bit of liner on. Like, I just can't, like, there are some people in the world that just have never ever done that.
Free to do to follow your dreams.
To be who you want to
and
be.
not get a normal job.
Oh.
It's like another level of bravery in life, so it's just like,
Imagine that you are a parent and you have a child who has a severely beautiful, like, expressive talent for something, and you're like, bit shit that, isn't it? You're shit that. Don't do that. Awful. Even if you want your child to be like an ultimate academic queen, you have to give them room to express themselves. Life doesn't always have to be in the numbers. Sometimes it can be in a pink smoky eye.
and I deserve this.
Emotional lady.
I'm not gonna cry, so
It means a lot. We are getting a heavy Ophelia storyline though, aren't we? So draw from that what you will.
Harrods have
There
been
she
selling
is.
high-end beauty products for over 150 years.
True.
Today, thanks to a
Doesn't exist anymore,
multi-million-pound
some for-
restoration,
Or is it
its
Marc
beauty
Jacobs?
halls
I
are
think
one
Tom
of the
Ford still does.
largest makeup destinations
Le
in the
Boudoir,
world.
Dior, Chanunu.
Allow me to introduce
Somebody's
guest
wearing
judge
the
for
paisley.
today, Director of Beauty here at Harrods. It's Annalise Fard.
Thank you, Stacey. We are super proud to
In
host
her
the most
duck egg
iconic names
blue.
in the beauty industry, whether that's selling their product or inviting them to host their very own masterclass.
It's the final
So we thought we could probably do with a little extra help. We've invited along a second guest judge, all the way from Los Angeles. Please welcome Anastasia Soiree from Anastasia Beverly
Oh,
Hills.
imagine. Sorry, but okay, this is the most highest celebrity person that they would have had on this show. Now, unfortunately, she is not. Well, she has some rather problematic opinions, and I'm going to leave it at that, I think. Remember? Thank you. She is quite easily the most famous person that's been on this show.
Anastasia has been travelling the world holding masterclasses for nearly 30 years.
Yes, but earlier we were told the latest trend in beauty is hosting a masterclass. Here she is doing it for 30 years, so...
Signature feature, the eyebrows.
I invented eyebrows, for God's sake. I started a category in the beauty industry that didn't exist.
She's turned her brow-shaping service.
I mean, I'm sure the 1920s would disagree with you.
I started from early 90s to work with a lot of celebrity in Hollywood, from Jennifer Lopez, Victoria Beckham, Kendall Jenner, Kim Kardashian, even the former First Lady, Michelle Obama. It was such an honor. First of all, be original. There are so many makeup artists out there. What makes you different? Remember, the audience is there to learn tips and techniques from you. Be clear on your message, be confident and passionate. You need to engage the audience. I want to learn from you.
That is true, that is, yeah.
Make a move?
Being a teacher is an
Let's go.
entirely different skill in itself. And it takes
pressure
years
is
to get there.
But now Anastasia's here as well. Like, the pressure has just gone.
Everyone's got lovely lip
absolutely
colours in this
through
episode.
the roof.
We're getting a rainbow of nude
This is an
lips.
incredible opportunity for our finalists. They're doing a masterclass in Harrods.
A moisture
I mean, all
cloister.
the greats.
Oh,
have
there
been
she is.
here. Charlotte Tilbury. Darlings, have you tried death?
Charlotte
Kim
Church.
Kardashian's
Kumbali
makeup artist,
Kumbualiage.
Mario de Diva Novic.
Oh.
Somebody has sent a message.
Oh, who
and
is
he's
it?
asked me to play it for you. I
God,
don't
here we
know
go.
if you'll recognise him.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, Makeup and Mary here. Huge congrats to making it on the finals of Glow Up. Please make sure that you are sort of teaching authentically and make sure that you are sort of taking them through your thought process as well. You're in really great hands with Anastasia. She is such an icon in the industry. So congrats guys and break a leg.
He has such an incredible jawline, doesn't he? I'm wearing some of his eyeshadows today, and I do actually really highly rate them. They are a great size, easily portable, really good colour payoff, and not actually the most bank-breaking eyeshadows you can get.
I love how he introduced himself. Like, he needs no introduction.
Imagine if you were like, who's that? Who? Mario? Used to play that on the 64.
An audience of industry experts arrive.
Okay, so this isn't a
number of
public-facing
beauty journalists.
masterclass.
We've even got British Vogue.
Right,
and
here we
have
go.
beauty bloggers, vloggers. So these are a tough crowd to please.
Quite.
The MUAs will take to the stage individually and will have 30 minutes to impress with their makeup skills and presentation.
Here we go.
The first MUA up is Eve.
I knew it.
Oh dear.
I knew it.
Yes. I don't think... Would I like to go first? I guess so. You kind of set the tone,
Swapping
don't
her
you?
Liverpool salon for Glow Up HQ,
Hi, what would you like doing today?
Eve has fought for her place in the final.
She has. She's very
You have
talented.
15 minutes. I want this done in 10.
I'll get it done. I never know what my client's going to ask for when they come in, so I feel like I work better, just a bit more spontaneous.
Eve's is outstanding.
I did like
Eve
that.
has sometimes struggled with the more creative aspects of the competition, leaving her with a few near misses.
I don't think that's acceptable.
Eve, you'll be in the face-off elimination.
But when working with one of Britain's best photographers, she bagged an 8-page spread.
She did, it's true.
How does something like?
She's so good at, like,
It
beauty.
gives me great pleasure to invite Eve to the stage.
Ooh, welcome to the stage. The first woman who ever lived.
Today we're going to be focusing on the eyes. So I'm going to go in with some different creams.
We're going to pluck them
so
out.
When I'm working, I always
Pass
like
them
to
around
do
the audience.
the eyes at the same time. I never like to complete one eye and then do the other. I feel like this helps you in symmetry. Just buff this in.
Interjections.
The reason why I'm using big is
wanna
just
know
be
more
quite
about
blended
her.
together.
Why is she doing this makeup? What's her
So the
inspiration?
colour that I'm going to go in now,
Oh,
so along the lower lash line, pulling it out, and then up into the crease.
Maybe a story would be good at this moment.
Otherwise it feels like you're at school.
And I'm just focusing that exactly where
Oh
we had
no,
the
is she
before.
getting the dull,
Like
dull woman edit?
I am going to go in and add another colour.
I think the audience might be a bit bored now.
Valerie, I am bored.
A masterclass is more than just a class about makeup.
It's true, it is. You have to kind of interject some fun and excitement. Just like the best teachers are the ones that you remember who made subjects fun for you. There's nothing more than an interest killer than someone who is frightfully dreary at teaching something, because it will immediately curb your interest. I actually truly believe that you can make any subject interesting as long as you approach it from a way of comedy, education, lightheartedness, and a little bit of drama, a little bit of a cliffhanger here or there, a little bit of like a thread you'll go back to later that's quite, you know, but she said this, but today we're going to find out if that's actually the case or not. You know, a huge unsung talent of almost any industry that you will go into is storytelling. People love a story. It's great for sales. And we know this because there's always a story behind, oh, I formulated this product when I was stuck in the ocean in the Maldives and I only had an eggshell to whisper home with. Please buy my setting spray. We love a story. Humans love a story. They love a tale. We love a little thing that elicits emotion from us. It's the reason why expensive cars sell, because of course it sells the fantasy of if you buy this car, ladies will gape at you as you drive past. We love a story. If you want to go into creative industries or be a sort of like an industry leader in anything, if you can, a little bit every day practice your storytelling capabilities by getting people to, by interesting people, by engaging, getting a little something, you know, I don't know. There's a little mystery in everything. And if you invite people into the mystery, whatever you're selling will sell. Oh, she's a business diva. Who is this diva? Business.
You have to be a performer. You have to engage
yes,
your audience.
to an extent.
I always like to use a really small brush. If you have a small brush, you have small mistakes. A big brush, big mistakes. So it's definitely better to start off smaller.
Interesting, she's actually relaxed into the situation.
So I'm not going to go with a black liner today. I feel like sometimes black is a little bit boring. Now the reason why I'm choosing the pink
as everyone
is
wears
because the
black.
liner is going to go across where the turquoise is. So if I pick a colour that's too close to the turquoise, you're not going to see the liner, and it's not worth having it on.
Ooh.
So with liner, I always feel like because your eye's 3D, you should work in thirds. So I never like to stop any colour directly in the middle. It always needs to be a little bit more that way or a little bit more that way.
Tick.
She's really good at like technical.
And there we go.
Oh, I
That's
love
the
that.
look
I could
complete.
listen to her talk. And
Well,
even
now
the
if there's any
result is
questions, if
great.
anyone has any?
Everyone in Harrods is going to be like, wow, I've never seen blue. Where can I buy this blue, please? At least that's how it should go.
If anyone has any.
Hi, I'm Kathleen from
Hi.
British Vogue.
Hello.
What was your inspiration?
I work in a salon. I do a lot of brown smoky eyes with gold glitter. And I knew that I just wanted to do anything that wasn't neutral, so that was behind my choice for today.
I love that.
I'm Emma McCarthy from the Evening Standard. When you were designing
Standard
it,
in the
was it
evening.
a catwalk or editorial, or was it the everyday consumer that you were designing for?
Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I don't live around here. I'm from a place called the Wirral, and people look like this in Liverpool. This is like, I wear this to work. Like,
It's
there's
true.
no such thing as being too dressed up.
Punk,
Just casual,
underground,
go
a
into
little bit
shop
different, a
look,
little bit
I
fancy.
love it. Can I steal that line?
Yes. You can have anything.
Oh, careful now, she might take you up on that. Aww. Well done, Eve. That was great. A little bit, you know, more pizzazz, but great. That will come with time.
Yes, I did.
What
Her
a jacket
look
is
was
that?
very original. I love the way she mixed the colors.
I thought her use of colour was kind of like bold.
I liked
See?
the way that she didn't just explain what she was doing, but why she was doing it.
To me, like a blue smoky eye, I'm like, wow, love that. I've seen them many, many times. But the lady at Vogue there is like, that is a bold choice. Scandalous. I kind of love that. I kind of like, could you imagine that lady being like, yes, the blue and pink smoky eye with a pink liner. Yes, at the reception at Vogue.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants
A neon blue smoky eye. Here she is.
I feel like I'm coming
Welcome to the round table. That's very small.
Waiting to take the stage next is Ophelia.
Mm.
You're the only
Right.
finalist that's never been in a face-off elimination.
Well, thank God. I just try and do my best and sort of mainly just focus on myself.
Lovely lip gloss. Right, we're going to see some graphic liner, I assume.
A place in the final.
A place in the
Every
sun.
look that I do, I have to make sure it's perfect.
That is exceptional.
I have to make sure that it's intoxicating.
Yes,
It's
this was
exciting,
quite
it's new, it's fresh.
Welcome to Ophelia's mind.
All the emotions together.
But Ophelia's single-mindedness has sometimes been her downfall.
What she hasn't brought into it is the tie-dye.
Gobsmacked.
Yes, that was a problem, wasn't it? The only one.
In a positive manner.
I thought she was better than that.
I came into this competition
I'm not
with
sure
a
I agree
shell
with the
on.
whole
Obviously,
Pikachu
slowly I'm
Pikachu
coming
gate.
out of my shell. I think a lot of people don't know that I like glitter, but it's the best. Just maybe very slightly.
Oh, you can tell it's the final, can't you? Because we're getting big storylines leading up to
Ophelia
a
has just
stage
30
performance.
minutes to wow the audience
Right,
with her
lip
liner
sync for your
look.
wig. I like
Thank you
this.
so much for coming today.
This,
How are you
whatever this
all
is.
doing? Yeah, it's amazing. You can see a lot of people with good style and, you know, get me excited.
Good engagement.
Today, I'm going to show you something called, I like to call, a liner transformation. So I'm going
Ooh.
to just
That
do a
lady
little
has
line.
died. Oh!
She's dead.
This lady has died. She's not interested in your liner transformation. This other woman, however, she's popped a Love Sense Plus in. Happy Pride!
I'm going to cream.
No, Harrods would never.
I'm going to just do a little line here.
Okay, so we do a little
What
line.
I usually would like to do is go in the middle of the lid. That would determine how thick you want your liner to be.
Great. Yeah, a little technique. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear.
So, does anyone like to use a brush tip liner as well?
Yeah, I'm the brush.
Brush, yes. This is your office look. And now you're ready for dinner. Why not be a little bit bigger? It just really elongates her eye and make it more fierce. So now after dinner, where should you go? Like, if you want to go to a club, you want to be loud, you want to be bold.
I do like how she's introduced this character.
Yeah, she's
You can
telling a
even go
story.
in. Is there any questions left? Yes.
We had the kiss and flick at the office, and now we've got the kind of dual line at the club.
Yes.
When does she turn into a tiger? What do you see as the next step?
Do you want me to step it up?
Go, girl. Show us what
Okay,
you got.
I will step it up for you.
From Masterclass, the artist should be in complete control.
Yeah.
So taking
Oh,
on
I don't know about this. Oh, I feel like she's been set up, girl. Remember, as much as you are in the vibe of interacting with the audience, you are there to showcase something to the audience. You're there to be like, look at this amazing thing that I am going to give you a few tips towards creating your own amazing thing at home. Oh, Ophelia, I feel like you've been led down the garden path and thrown into the lake.
audience request is risky business.
Usually what I like to do when I want to amp a look up even more is to do another liner on top.
It should have been
And just sort of like...
6 minutes. Oh no,
Usually I
the
like
time is
to
on the
just
wig.
Dot it.
Oh no.
Have time to do the other side.
Exactly.
You just really need to take your time and train your eye.
Oh,
how
this is
to
a
go for
lovely line,
symmetry.
to be fair.
So yeah, it is my favorite tool. And is there any other questions while I'm doing this? For some reason, the more I do it, so I just made a slight mistake in there. Don't worry.
Man, I'm worried.
Just need a cotton bud.
Here would be an excellent place to talk about making mistakes and how everyone can make mistakes and that sometimes the beauty is in the mistake. Oh, it's difficult. Oh.
pretty much there, just a little bit on that
Just a little-
side.
Not symmetrical.
So here we go.
The symmetry was off. If you
Symmetry
are
is
going to
off.
take the risk of somebody in the audience asking you to go somewhere where you haven't been before,
Don't go.
don't go there.
Because you know what? That would have been a really great opportunity to turn around and say, I love that. And for my next masterclass, that's what I'll be doing. So
Exactly.
please come back next week and I'll show you something else.
That actually, Dom is
Sorry.
very on the
She's
point
a
there.
perfectionist. Everything she does needs to be perfect.
I liked that there was personality in there.
Ophelia did a really good job of explaining the technique behind her eyeliner skills.
I think so far Eve
With
has got it, you
Ophelia's
know.
and
I
Eve's
think so far
masterclass is
Eve.
complete, there's just one MUA remaining.
Right, let's see, girly wigs. We're getting a full transsexual transformation.
To execute someone else's vision.
Are the lashes meant to be white?
No.
I have found the industry challenges difficult throughout this competition.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
really not quite sure what I would
Rankin
do
was
with
like,
it to
I
make
hate
it
you.
work.
Please
Just
leave my
struggling with
sight.
following artist's brief.
It's not very strictly.
The tiger has no stripes.
Landing him in hot water at Glow Up HQ.
I've been in the face-off chairs 4 times.
Four
Each
times?
time I've seen how I cope, how I push
Easy
through, but how I
testicles.
also prove my point that I deserve to stay here.
Okay.
James, you've beat the seat.
It beat the seat, girl.
Absolutely smashed it.
When allowed off the leash creatively,
Oh, yes,
James
that was quite
has
iconic.
soared.
It is so courageous. It is so different. You're a visionary, not a replicator.
Oh, I thought we were going to get a ding dong. Right, let's see. So, background in drag is what we've heard so far.
I'll be demoing what I like to call the lash revamp.
Oh, no, lashes,
so
of course.
I'm going to be using lashes in different areas of the face. So I'm going to take my curler. So I'm just making sure that I go in, hold for 5 seconds.
Oh.
I actually do this in 3 steps. I go in for a
Shaking
second
with a-
time, and then I'm going to turn inwards just so I can really get a little bit of extra tension on the inner lashes. so that
Shaking with a
they
lash
have
curler is
kind
quite
of as much
upsetting
of
to
a lift
watch.
as possible. How often would people use a lash curler? Every day. That's great. Much better lift. Yes.
Like with any masterclass, there's a camera on the model's face, so even at the back, you can see the close-up detail of the artist's work.
Does he keep standing in front of it? Yes. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Block the stage. But I didn't say block the camera.
Oh.
I'm
Well, this is
repeating
something
the
that
exact
easily a
same
little bit of
step.
like, remember the
Could be
camera's over
poking an eye
there,
with
would
a
have
stick.
solved it.
But we don't know.
And then releasing.
Oh, finally. Why didn't you stand on that side from the beginning?
Maybe you didn't know.
Having
You
curled the
can't, like,
natural lashes, James moves on to applying the false ones.
Oh.
Actually, one moment. I have actually prepared 2 of the same. And that happens.
If you make a mistake in a masterclass, you got to roll with it. They don't know what you're going to do.
It's-
So
yeah.
they don't know if it's a mistake.
Oh, no. I think
left,
Eve's
yes.
performance of it, and then
Left
he'll
eye.
stand in front. Oh.
Just open, look forward for me.
James's look is inspired by a drag technique of creating large eyes by lowering the bottom lashes.
Being
Oh.
different is bold to me. Like, why do lashes have to remain just on the top lash line? It needs to look finesse as much as it's, edgy.
I do
It is
like
hard.
it.
One night I was at home and by accident I had a lash fall and stick to my face. And then I kind of thought, this looks cool. Yeah, it'll definitely raise an eyebrow and raise an eyelash. Now I'll open the floor to any questions.
I'm Jamie. I'm an LGBT writer and editor. How important is yourself and your personality in the work that you do?
I find it hard to follow a script. I find it hard to stay in line and do things just quite originally. It kind of makes me emotional. It takes a lot of
I'm
bravery.
really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. But I just don't like this look. And I can't put my finger on what it is and why. But also, I think, again, I'm going to ask the question. Is it testicles? If I was going to recreate a look like this in a masterclass, I would have perhaps made it about how the shape of the lashes can affect how the eye looks. Perhaps I would have done like one upswing like this to show where the eye can look, and then one where it's like, oh, and this one is what you have to remember not to do. I maybe would have changed the concept of the lower lashes from these little like ball bags into perhaps little like individual sections to be like, this is how you dramatically overextend an eye. Unfortunately, it looks a bit wackadoodle because there's nothing else on the skin. And I feel like lashes are the kiss of a look. They're the kiss of the finish. They're the kiss of the like, and this is what makes it otherworldly. Oh, James.
To step out to be different.
Absolutely. Congratulations. I think you're brilliant.
Thank you very much. Thank you to my lovely model as well. Can you see everyone?
There's lots of people here that are looking for new trends to write about. Are they going to write about James? You bet they are.
I will.
Absolutely.
He made me see that there is art in just lashes.
I think definitely we could see that in Days Beauty.
Yeah, in a refined way, I think there could be that in Dazed, to be fair.
How do you feel? Come and take a seat.
Oh.
That was probably the best thing I've ever done.
Oh, she's an EGOT, Oscar. The Oscar goes to this woman.
I don't know, I loved it. Oh my God, I loved it so much.
I actually think Eve did the best.
The fact that we've done that says a lot.
But the edit is like, no, she's going into the bin.
Big day.
The
We
final
find
girly
out
bit.
who our winner is, the winner of Glow Up.
Winner, chicken egg.
Together in unison.
I like Ophelia's little sash. A shawl.
Today is the Glow Up final.
Somebody's
If
been
it
on
was like a
Instagram
voting
stories.
thing, I'd be like, vote Eve to win. But it's not.
It's down to the judges. And at Glow Up HQ, they must decide who impressed the least yesterday. And we'll start the creative brief.
Oh, there she is.
Let's start with Eve.
Right.
I like that part where she said everybody in Liverpool wear this color. I love that.
It made you really see who this artist was.
Yes, blue eyeshadow
Actually,
is
she'd
not a
have positioned
rarity.
that in the beginning, I think we would have been on the journey a little bit more with her.
Ophelia.
She had us when she said, okay, I'm going to show your makeup that takes you from office to clubbing.
I think she gave very good tips. If you will do a mistake, how you do it.
She should have owned the room a bit more, especially when the question came up, what else would you do? The class ran away from her there. James, he loves work.
I think a lot of these things, though, that everyone here has kind of struggled with is just practice. I think it's the fact that they've done, this is the first one they've ever done by the sounds of it. So, of course there's going to be teething issues, but actually all of them have produced something and none of them flummoxed to the point where they had to leave the stage. Like, worst case scenario did not happen. So, even if the makeup isn't necessarily for me, they've still achieved the concept. Does that make sense? They've still completed the task. It's just, first time ever doing it. And the first time you ever do anything, nobody starts an expert at anything, do they? Like, the only reason why I know a thing or two about an eyelash curler is because I have the experience that's backed it up. If you asked me this question back in 2007, 2006, I would have been like, no, don't talk to her, frightened, leave me alone. Who are you? Get out of my house. Arrest her.
Sometimes to his detriment, because every time he moved to the left-hand side, he blocked the camera
Such a
view,
shame.
so we couldn't see.
But that's like an easily
When
fixable
he was
mistake.
teaching us how to use an eyelash curler successfully, I drunk that in.
Yes.
I literally want to go out and buy a new pair of eyelash curlers and try all of those tips and tricks.
I think this is a super strong final three.
Did any of them do anything bad enough to get a time penalty?
Oh, problem.
Will we
I
make
guess
a
so,
move?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing, isn't it, actually? Because now it's all about the
All of
final
you, good luck.
challenge.
Morning, judges.
Dingly bongly bong bing.
Morning.
Show us your ding dong girl.
Wow, this is a new color.
Oh, that's me.
Oh!
Anyways,
Nobody
as you can
did
see,
toe blush.
There are no face-off chairs. That's because you all did so well yesterday. Therefore, no one will receive a time penalty.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Show us
For
your
final
ding dong
creative
girl.
brief, we want you to produce a look on the theme of evolution.
Oh. This look should encompass new elements as well as skills you've learned throughout this competition.
We want to know
The theme of evolution.
who you were before you started this competition. And who are you now as it comes to a close? I don't know why I get so emotional.
Oh, this is
I
quite...
get so emotional because I know how hard you work.
James.
This is tough. This
Ophelia,
is another
Eve.
exceptionally vague
The
design
MUA
brief.
that fails to impress
those
the
earrings.
judges will then be asked to leave. Meaning we're left with 2 MUAs to battle it out in our final face-off.
Are you ready?
You just be asked to be like, leave!
Bring in the models!
Bring in the gowns. Oh, here she isn't. Oh. You know it's edgy because it's makeup and
The
it's
MUAs
fashion,
have
girls.
been allowed to prepare for their final creative brief and have chosen the gender of their models.
Ooh, a gender fluid look.
Your time starts now.
Right.
The MUAs each have 2.5 hours to complete their final creative brief.
Vinyl.
That's too fine.
Oh, what's that? A veil?
Scissors. Literally do not have any scissors. I can't even cut this out now.
Mummy. Oh, what's this? Get up.
I'm trying to pick which one looks the fishiest.
What is it?
Eve's interpretation of evolution is based on a peacock flounderfish.
Oh,
which
right,
adapts
okay, of
quickly
course.
to its surroundings.
Of course.
A trait she has used in the professional assignments.
Right.
I'm making kind of like fish eyes out of these bulbs. I'm going to be using a prosthetic, possibly using a little bit of Play-Doh and a lot of random stuff. Yeah, that's going to fit.
Okay, right. Yeah, completely out of left
James's
field,
look
but
is
that's
based
also
on
fine.
Osmosis, the process of water moving through cells, mirroring the way he absorbs knowledge.
I've soaked up so much
Well,
of this
that's not technically what osmosis does, but sure. Osmosis is the movement of water from a high concentration to a low concentration. It doesn't have to be through cells. It can be through a semi-permeable membrane. Through a permeable membrane, perhaps? Interesting. Ooh.
Soaked up so much of this competition. I've listened to what the critiques have been, and I've willingly made a choice to grow.
Scar wax?
So that I could be in the final.
I don't recognise the little tub it came in.
I'm ready. I think.
Could be some sort of resin.
Ophelia's look is based on the
Silicone.
evolution of diamonds. Formed under intense pressure, she feels they reflect her journey in the process.
Wow,
She's using
okay.
prosthetic boils to create eyeballs.
This whole competition has been eye-opening.
Diamonds and eyeballs? Candle in the eye.
Eye-opening experience for me, so I
Eye-opening
kind
wig.
of just wanted to, you know, play around
Exposing
with
the
that idea of
optic
eye-opening.
nerve.
It could be quite spiritual, like the third eye.
I mean, if that's the third eye, you want to get it looked at because it is gammy.
God, yeah. Nobody wants a gammy third
The
eye.
first thing I'm doing is making silicone, and the way
Ah,
I'm sculpting it is
silicone.
just
I did
creating
wonder,
a
'cause it looks like an
three-dimensional
AB
effect for
mixture.
the cells and veins.
Can I just say,
Ooh.
I'm so touched that in your final creative brief, you've paid homage to me.
Oh, yes, look. Who wore it worst? A gender
Ophelia
fluid
is
look.
using new techniques, incorporating more than just makeup.
Oh,
This is interesting, putting the netting over the eyes.
Don't worry, I'm being very, very gentle.
Oh, I love that.
She's ripped off a coarse sponge.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And she's holding it with
a stipple
tweezers.
sponge.
Yeah.
This is latex. I'm trying to create a new skin type texture on top of the
Oh.
mesh.
Oh, dear.
That's not exactly symmetrical. One is definitely higher than
Me
the
at the
other. She
buffet.
needs to see that.
Oh, it looks like that hideous creature. What do we see recently? The Instagram Reels is filled with this creature.
Do you think they sell Q-tips around here?
They were higher than the other. She needs to see that. I'm seeing Cyclops.
She's not seeing nothing.
How are you seeing Cyclops? The whole point of a Cyclops is a single eye.
James is drawing on a technique he knows well, blocking brows.
Oh.
He knows how to cover some eyebrows there
He
with
does.
the glue. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, they are proper slick.
Yes, yes, yes. This is all water soluble. Trust me. Drag queens do this on like a daily basis.
Ooh, we haven't heard the models talk before, have we? How dare you speak to me, bait!
That's Play-Doh.
This is absolutely wild. I love it so much. When the LSD kicks in.
It's Play-Doh, like kids Play-Doh.
Nice.
Yeah.
MUA.
I love that Anastasia's walking around being like, and what are you doing?
1.5 hours left.
Oh. I see that Val has stolen one of the eyeballs for her ring. That is insane. I was going to say, am I hallucinating? No, we're flashing back, aren't we? Tick-tock on the clock.
If not, I'm gonna be very late.
Having painted eyeballs onto the prosthetic, Ophelia plans to create crystallized blood using individual gems.
Okay.
I need 10 hands right
That's
now.
very drag, isn't it? To be like, I'm not just bleeding, I'm spilling rhinestones.
Really time consuming. Oh, please, please, please. Can you put it?
Yes, perhaps a pre-made item.
To do.
She's stressed.
Oh,
It's
just
a
dropped
lot
the gem.
of work, isn't it? Individual
Quick,
dotting.
quick. Oh, God, come on.
What are you doing here?
So,
What's he doing?
For me at the beginning, I did feel a little bit suffocated
Agenda
at the
fluid
start of this
look.
competition, trying to find my place. And then I'm going to finish off with some more lighter white tones, and that gives off confidence, evolving creativity, and that's just where I feel I really am now.
Confidence involving creativity about the osmosization of water from high to a low concentration.
Left.
No, that is correct, actually.
You said to me at the start of this competition, you know, my folks initially weren't totally on board, and I just want to prove to people.
There's literally one time I was arguing with my parents. I just went to my room and I was like, should I just, you know, be normal? Like, but literally that thought scares me so much, and I told myself I'm never going to think like that ever again.
You've got to live your life, haven't you?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to your parents since you've been in the competition?
Yeah.
They must be so proud.
I hope they are.
Work,
that seems like a bit of a sensitive subject, doesn't
But
it?
I'm going for it because this is what the final is about.
Just going with the flow.
I mean, she is beginning to resemble a fish.
If you bagged that from the riverside, you would throw it back pretty quickly.
But she's achieving a point. I think this is actually quite
He's a
impressive.
very expressive painter.
His art will tell you how he is feeling.
Yeah.
The explosion inside him.
And just making sure
What's
that
this?
it looks like blood dripping.
She's actually stitching the beads to the prosthetic.
That's wild.
It's almost bejeweling
Yes.
a cut.
I've never seen that before.
She's bejeweling the optic nerve. Bijoutier.
You have 25 minutes left.
Oh, she's
No.
she's not got.
So
Yeah,
much
this
more
is
stuff.
very ambitious.
I'm going to start
This
making my
is
fins.
so impressive.
This is definitely a first, but in my head it works.
We said to her to use new skills, but also incorporate things that you are comfortable with. There is nothing comfortable about what she's done. Where's her smoky eyes? Where's the Wirral?
I don't see that look in Liverpool.
No,
For sure.
unless they have a sci-fi convention.
So, what are the judging criteria in this show? It's just like,
I'm trying to
do
make this
something
look as
whatever
big
you
as
want,
possible.
but not like that.
Wow, look at the right orange.
It looks electrifying.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's hope.
Okay, that is quite
No,
expressive.
trying
It
to
looks very
stop.
cosmic.
Yes.
I'm gonna put a little lip on you.
Oh, okay.
I have to say, though, I did like it before the lip.
Without the lip, yeah.
I think the lip could have just been a beautiful lip.
Yeah.
And then that would have been sexy, whereas now we've gone to the horror side.
But that's what Ophelia does.
Let's pray that this works.
Dark and alarming. Which is...
It does look good close up. It does. It's like Lady Gaga under the sea.
Ludi Gugu.
Let me know if I'm choking you, okay? So this thread came about...
Very kinky. Happy Pride.
Taxi for mummy.
Japanese folklore story of Red Thread of Fate. It literally means everything is connected with this red thread, so everyone that you know.
Oh, I hope the red
is
thread...
all about
I
my
guess it is quite a
connection
thick thread.
between
Oh,
me and
okay.
makeup itself.
Now, this could be the ruination of Ophelia's work because she's got to make sure that that string does not move.
Is that all right?
But that's the thing, yeah, she's got to make sure it doesn't move.
I just want to keep the three-dimensional detail of the veins.
Oh, I don't know who's gonna win, girly wig.
Before the bell goes.
10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Last 10 minutes.
Oh, one of the eyes does look a bit higher. Oh, so alarming. I love it. Okay. That striking combination of orange and teal is so cinematic.
Like a fish.
She should have put some lashes on it.
I am very scared.
Giving the fish a smoky eye.
Up. Stop what you're doing, please.
Cut,
Pop
Chris.
everything down right now.
A sensible daytime leap.
Balls
Right,
a
here
little
we
bit
go.
dirty, but
Well done. Can you take your models next door, please? to
We're
the
here,
photograph?
girly wigs. We're the final moment of the week. Oh, she can't see, can she? Of course. Oh, they are a bit... They look fine from certain angles, then she'll sit there and they look a bit like, hello.
With their final looks photographed, it's time to find out which two have done enough to impress the judges.
I think they've had
and keep
stronger
their
looks
place in the
earlier
competition.
in the season
Eve,
for all of them.
please step forward.
I'm not sure. Am I sure? God, she's like... Oh! We'll have a morph cut.
My look is based on the peacock flounder fish. So this particular fish camouflages itself and adapts in certain situations. We've done so many different assignments and I feel like I've always tried something new. So that's how I related to that.
You know, great. What more can you ask
Because the
for?
goggles are so big and they are slightly asymmetric, it makes it a bit more of a comical look. Yeah. The prosthetics that you've used, I feel that your application on the nose could have been better.
Yeah.
But the way you put the paint on the top lip, it actually made the lip look like it was protruding forward. And I liked that.
I think you didn't plan this look properly, but I could feel that you could adapt very quickly.
You've done something with this process that I love, which is someone coming along and being able to just embrace everything we throw at you. And because of that, you have grown and become stronger and stronger.
You are an amazing artist. You remind me a lot of me.
Oh.
There's a lot of times you wing it.
Oh my God, Val.
It's true. So thank you.
Very talented. Eve will have a lifelong career, girly wigs. All of them will, to be fair.
Not going to cry, okay? But at the same time, I'm probably going to cry.
Yes. I wonder if we're wearing the same lashes.
James.
Right. Osmoisha.
My concept is based on
That
the
blue.
scientific term
He commands
osmosis.
blue so beautifully.
Also is defined as an assimilation of ideas and knowledge. So for me, that is like soaking up this whole experience.
Is it? Osmosis is defined as an assimilation of knowledge. Interesting. Osmosis in this context refers to passive absorption of information and skills through exposure to others. Interesting. I think I would have had a microbiology lecturer who possibly would have actually died at the idea of having it explained like that and not as diffusion.
The colours that you use, the dark blue going all the way up to the light blue, the orange still looks vibrant all the way through. It's technically really advanced. But I
Very
do have to
cosmic.
pick up on his
Yes,
details.
of course.
And it is
kinda looks
a
like
little bit just around the eye. Just
nerve
seal it
cells.
off and it would be amazing.
I think this is James inside, exploding. I love the way you use the silicone. You've done amazing.
It is the evolution of you.
Yeah, okay.
You've grown up, and finally you're in your calm space where you go like, yeah, I think I've got this.
Ophelia.
Fouillage. Okay. So video game. I've seen this creature in Shadow Hearts.
Is the formation of diamonds. Diamonds are formed under a huge amount of pressure, and I
get
resonated a
diamond from
lot
this
with
look,
that,
though.
with the fight that I have to go through for my whole entire makeup journey.
Well, your skills are incredible. You have the vision, not only the precision.
The moment I saw you put that gauze on the eye, I was dead.
She died doing what she loved, gauze in the eyeball, girl.
Absolutely beautiful and haunting. And then you did the lip.
Oh, here we go.
I wished you'd done more of a sensual lip, because I think it would have looked more editorial.
Technically, the prosthetics are perfectly done. The way you've taken warts and turned them into eyeballs, I mean, there's some sick stuff going on in your head, but I like it, you know?
I see, I do actually see the critiques there. I do.
Thank you, guys. Please, could you go next door?
And
The
leave
judges
the building.
need to decide
Okay,
who
my
has
God.
impressed the least, and will be going home in third place.
Third place. Third place.
She
Oh,
works
it's
with
gonna be Eve, isn't it?
spontaneity. She is not afraid as an artist.
This is the cross between
be
artistry, poetry, storytelling, high-end fashion.
I mean, the way he combines colors.
They
his
had
vision.
nothing bad to say about
creates
this
magic.
look. So James is
It's been
definitely
tough, but I think
top
we all
two.
agree who our top 2 artists are.
And I think we all know who's going home.
Oh, who? Is it Eve? Oh God. Piano of Death.
The judges have made a decision.
The MUAs that will be going through to the final
To the pageant.
face-off challenge
Pageant.
are Ophelia,
Oh.
and James.
Ah, Eve. Interesting, because I don't feel like they loved what Ophelia did this week that much. Oh.
You've got this.
Oh, isn't it wild?
Eve,
What a
it's
bonkers
been
life
an
we live.
absolute honour to watch you in this journey.
Thank you. To think that I came in this competition not expecting to get this far, to come away in third place is incredible. That's a bronze, that's still a medal.
Well done, Eve. Well done.
And I've got an 8-page spread with Rankin, so.
That's very true. I haven't got an
Ahead of the
8-page spread with
final
Rankin, so
face-off, the
amazing.
judges want to look back on the MUA's work throughout the competition.
All right, here we are. Reflection time, everybody, in the
James?
reflection
You
garden.
can see right from the get-go.
Oh, Anastasia's been kicked out. Goodbye.
It was a really great way of showing us everything he was about.
I was absolutely gobsmacked when I saw this. I think
this is
I may have
quite-
gone ding dong.
And also he's starting to experiment, to push himself out of what he feels comfortable with, to really think creatively.
This was the club
Here
kid
we
look,
have
wasn't it?
texture, we have chaos,
Yeah.
we have broken
Water.
bits.
Something
He
about
has
water,
really transformed his
water.
approach to makeup.
This was enough to get him out of the face-off chair,
And lucky for him, because he then created this.
which is a masterpiece. It has to be said. Texture, blending from dark to light.
This was all about evolution. And one thing we can say about James,
It is
he
body
has gone
art,
on
though,
an
isn't it? Like
incredible
body
journey.
work, body artwork, body art, body oil.
Ophelia's work, and she kicked this off with a major ding
Yeah, that
dong.
was crazy,
Week
wasn't
1, she gives us this.
And then this. It is.
Oh, she loves a little wormy
love
woman.
This was telling us she was a makeup artist with many hats.
When I saw this,
Beautiful.
I fully believed that
Stungina.
here is an artist. She's very technical. I mean, how do you beat that?
With this,
Absolutely breathtaking.
we asked her to show us an evolution. And
Maybe the
this did
lip
it.
from the first look would have
These
worked really well
MUAs
here.
are neck and neck.
But it fits with
It
the
is
vibe,
going
doesn't
to
it?
come down to the wire.
The winner will need to be able to deliver technical looks under time pressure.
I think I have a
There's no better way to
suspicion.
test that.
Who
than
might
face-off.
win? A
I
small
don't feel
suspicion.
nervous.
A suspicious
Having
wig,
been
some
in
might
this
say.
environment, I almost feel, having been in the face of at
James
least
has
once,
lovely
a bit of a
eyelashes.
benefit because it is a whole new feeling going in there underneath that pressure.
Somebody is crossing at the railroad.
I fought so hard throughout this whole time. This moment right now is deciding
there's a cow
where
doing a
my
very excited
career path
dance.
goes.
As always, James and Ophelia will face off over a pair of identical twins.
Right, what do we
Two
have? What's the
MUAs stand
challenge?
before us, but there can be only one winner.
Only one will make it to the
for
mountain, girls.
your final face-off, we want a full beat. When the full makeup looks absolutely flawless.
Oh, right.
Now your model already has a fierce brow, liner, and lashes.
2016 could never.
A smoky eye that goes no further than the socket. And foundation, concealer, highlighter, sculpting, blush. And to finalize your look, we want a full, bold, red lip.
Interesting. I hate it. I hate that makeup. My God, I hate that. No. Who let her eyelashes droop like that on the edge? That's not fierce or bold. If you gave this to someone on a wedding or evening event, they'd be like, You'd be posted on Reddit and they'd be like, I hate what my makeup artist did to me for my wedding trial. Right, okay.
Think about the complete look and how every element fits together.
Okay. Okay.
MUAs, you have 40 minutes.
Okay.
You should be the winner.
40 minutes
The
for a
time
smoky eye and a
starts now.
lip and a bit of contouring with some glow.
It's one thing to be able to do a creative look
in a couple of hours.
But to succeed in this industry, you need to work quickly and precisely.
Yes, yes,
The face-off
yes.
is a test of skill
45-minute bang
which the MUA
looks start
have
to
fulfill
finish.
to get that prize.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. Right.
I loved the way that Ophelia went straight in and smashed that eye. But she needs to remember the whole map.
The great thing about James is his skin is looking really good.
Yeah. He just really needs to get that eye on.
Yes. But at the same time.
20 minutes
Yes.
have gone.
You're halfway through.
God, here we go, girly wigs.
I'm a little bit worried for Ophelia because I think that contour's gone patchy.
And been overworked.
James is a little wishy-washy in the eye.
Oh no, not just a single
brush.
glitter.
You don't like timid. You want it hot.
We want
You need a smoky eye, full glam. Oh gosh, he was like, you're gonna kiss me. Not in Pride Month, how dare you?
5, 4,
Right, here we go.
3, 2, 1. MUA, stop what you're doing, please.
Stop cooking. Okay. Okay, right. What do we have here? The lips are very different, aren't they? I think Ophelia's lip is beautifully wearable, but I actually prefer James's smoky eye. James's eye with Ophelia's lip. What are we looking at the skin? Oh, Ophelia's skin looks a little bit more full glam. Although the smoky eye, Ophelia's smoky eye is still pretty good, isn't it? It's still very... They're both quite good. The eyeliner on James's on the waterline is a little bit patchy, though. I feel like the under eye has not been set correctly either. With concealer, if it doesn't look better on than off, you should probably take it off. Oh! Hoomst. He's cute.
Conflab?
Everything.
I think so.
She needs a conflab, quickly.
They
Go to
both
Starbucks.
put up a really strong fight.
They both struggled with lips.
They both struggled with the lips.
Ophelia's lip is slightly wonky on the left-hand
is.
side.
Yeah.
James needed to be a lot fuller.
I like James's colour of foundation. I think he's chosen a more subtle shade that doesn't look like she's wearing anything. Whereas Ophelia's is a little deep, but Ophelia's base is more flawless.
You know, it's not how they got there. It's the end result. We wanted to tick all the boxes And, you know, one
I don't think they've
MUAD.
done the under eyes. Like, very
Ophelia,
smooth.
James, for the last
8 weeks, we've had lashings of lashes, sprinkles of glitter.
Sprinkles of
above
paste.
all,
We have had bags and bags of creativity.
they've
Yes.
produced just the most incredible makeup.
Looks.
Is it gonna be?
Find out who has done enough to bag that prize that money can't buy.
Working with a global agency alongside some of the best MUAs in the world.
And the winner of Glow Up is...
Why am I gonna cry?
Ophelia.
Oh,
Ding
foliage!
dong.
Well done, Girlywig! Well done, you survived this absolute maddening show. You will have a flourishing career forever. As will you, James. As will you.
James.
And
just
Stacey never returned.
So close. You have got so much to be so proud of. Ophelia, the most brilliant champion.
Oh, well done.
Oh
Come
my
back for All
G.
Stars, all winners.
I won.
Oh, God.
I
Shake the
cannot
baby.
Wait for my
No,
next
don't
step
shake the
into
baby.
my future.
I've always grabbed opportunities where I could. I know
Oh, more
I'm a
hot.
fighter, and there's a whole lifetime ahead of me of like following my dream.
I need to get started now. What's the next big thing? Give me that now. I'm ready.
A well-deserved winner. Well-deserved. Out of the box, but still within the brief every time, except for jeans. Oh, well done, Girlywig. Oh, Stacey Dooley could never. Well, my lovelies, what a wild end to a particularly bonkers show. There is a part of my brain that actually really quite enjoys Glow Up, even though it's like rough around the edges, a little bit silly, a little bit like perhaps less expensive than some of the other reality TV competition shows that we see here on the Chanel. I do really quite like it. It's well deserved, Girlywigs. I don't think we've seen any makeup artists in this season that won't have like a flourishing career in makeup artistry after the show. I would love to know what the actual prize was at the end, because they purposefully kept it really vague. They didn't say the name of the agency, they didn't say the name of the ability of who's going to be the assistant to who, doing what with when. It was just a global agency doing that. It is a shame that Stacey didn't return. I don't think Stacey returned. Was she in season 3? I can't actually remember. Stacey Dooley, season 3? I'm sure there's some drama as well around why she left, but we will leave that for the next season of Glow Up, my lovelies, which I will be starting somewhat soon. Let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode of Glow Up, because it's embracing the void. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. It's all your fault, Ken Mock. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves on the screen right here. Yes, you can. Over on the Patreon, we have just started the Traitors Season 1 of the UK edition, which has actually been like a wild experience. I'm very much enjoying it. I am also re-uploading my series of There's Something About Miriam, the commentary that broke the internet when it arrived, because it was quite dramatic, let me say. Check the link in the description box below if you wish to join and see. Have a little look. If you want to, you can. It's there. The option is there. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orko Samoji, Jojo, AJ Padilla, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Caffeinated Raptor, Cami Bryan, Catalina, Serafe, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Danny, Dr. Lula, Ebi Bibi, Eli Sowers, Heddy Weddy Woo-Wah, James Azengirl, Jen Sismakovsky, Jenabeth Herman, Jenny Wood, Lauren Kylie, Lauren, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Minumoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lethay, Ms. Kiss, Okayest Kyle, Radhika Madala, Rupreet, Samael, Sarah Hook, Shan Rose, Sky Dorim, Starlight Genesis, Steffutech, TNS Mum, Taylor Roney, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Bowley, Tony Mackers, and Windy Potato. And with that, my lovelies, I think I'm gonna leave it on the notes of, in a situation where you are the expert teaching something, it's always a good thing to remember to read the room. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.